Bruh, Lil Uzi Vert sped up as Lucifer. Lil Uzi Vert means he's pointing a little Uzi vertically, which means he's shooting at the sky, which means he is actually trying to kill God. But yet we know bullets don't go high enough to kill God. And that's why he got signed by Wiz Khalifa, a rapper that's known for getting high. Wiz Khalifa is going to get Lil Uzi Vert high enough to kill God. Now, God created everything out of what? Matter. Everything in the world is made out of matter. And Lil Uzi is promoting it do not matter. He is trying to stop matter itself, which means he is trying to put an end to everything that exists. What the fuck?
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh. Shit, molded.
I just got molded.
You got molded.
Molded. Let me see molded face. Molded.
How does it feel to get molded, bitch? Molded.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You're stupid.
When you get molded, you'll say anything to change the subject.
Molded.
Damn, what's up, bro?
What's popping?
It's hot in here today.
We back at it, man.
Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert making waves,
Yes,
out here trying to kill God.
He's just trying to be a rock star, man.
Wait, so you're saying that that's somebody? I don't even know this guy.
Yeah, that was like Daylight. He's like a battle rapper, but he's like known for that kind of thing. Like he just like antics and shit. He's all for the reaction.
He seems like a pretty funny guy.
That shit had me cracking at first. I've seen that before.
Yeah,
but it just resurfaced right now, and I was like, oh shit, man.
It do not matter.
It do not matter.
Well, I wanted to bring that up because Lil Uzi Vert is like a big meme right now.
Yeah,
and he jumped off he jumped like 20 feet down. We got a couple videos of it to see. All right, let me get this first video. Dude, that's so high.
For money longer. Holy shit. So that looks like a good... Well, he's like what? 5 foot something.
Here's
that looks at least like...
It said it was like 20 feet.
Ooh.
That doesn't look that big from this angle.
Right.
But there's another angle where I guess there was like a live stream or video or something. Look how high that shit is.
Holy shit. Yeah, that looks way higher.
That's like 20 feet right there. Or maybe not 20. Well, 20 feet
15.
to the floor.
Give or take 15. Because he's like, what, like 5.5 feet, like I was saying. That looks like 3 of him at least.
He's 5'6".
I mean, I think maybe shorter.
He's
Taller?
shorter. He's shorter than 5'6".
Tiny.
Really?
He's tiny, man. You gotta look that shit.
How tall is Lil Uzi Vert?
He's a
tiny here he goes.
Guy.
He's setting up. Boom.
Oh, head first. Did they catch him though?
It says he's 5'4".
Yeah, 5'4", bro. He's tiny. Because I saw him at Coachella. And he does that crazy shit where he goes like to the side of the stage, and he started performing on this tree, and then he just cuts, and then everyone starts running after him.
Yeah.
So I saw.
We were talking about that before.
Yeah, we're talking about that on the episode. I saw that shit, and so I got to witness him, and I know for sure he's pretty small,
tiny guy.
Yeah, tiny dude.
That's a fucking big jump for him, then. Shit.
That is pretty crazy, but since he's so small, I guess it's not that dangerous because he's going into a huge crowd of people.
Yeah,
and he just. That must be a crazy feeling.
Like, you can't be Action Bronson.
Yeah, and doing that. Go ahead.
From the top rope.
You know people going to scoot over like, whoa, hey.
So, all right, you're in that position. You're in the crowd. You're like, this guy is up there.
Uzi
I hope
Bronson?
He doesn't. All right, Uzi first.
Okay, Uzi.
You're up there, and you're like, fuck, I hope he doesn't jump.
Yeah.
And then you see him jump, and he's going straight to you and a couple of your homies.
Right.
Do you like hold him, or do you let other people do it?
Man, I think at that point you gotta just embrace it because it's not like you can move.
You gotta get him.
You gotta get him. You gotta hold it down.
That's fucked up. If
you move,
he could die if you don't catch him.
Right, but
he took a leap of faith. What if it happened to be like that area that he jumped in? Because it looked like it was the back or something. It didn't look like it was like at the front of a stage or something. It looked like he was towards the back, like maybe on top of the mixing board.
Was that at
or
Rolling
something.
Loud?
Here, let's go look at it real. Yeah, it was at Rolling
That
Loud.
was at Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud looked lit
Oh
this year.
shit! Not this
Yeah,
video.
yeah, play that back. Yeah,
Is this the
what?
stage right here? Oh, maybe it might be a stage.
Nah.
Yeah, I think that is.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
these guys at the front, then they must be like big fans.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're at the
row and
front of
shit.
any like concert, you must be a big fan.
They're probably like, jump, Uzi, jump.
That's hella big. I've seen people like Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
That fool be wilding out at shows. He be jumping from 20 feet also.
Mhm. I think Travis Scott just jumped off.
Oh yeah, he
was
does
hanging
that
off.
shit too.
Yeah, he was hanging off the balcony.
Didn't it break?
Nah, that was Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez was holding onto the balcony, and that shit, bro, he wild for that.
They risk it.
Yeah, but Travis Scott did it recently, like I think like a week ago or some shit.
Oh really?
He had a show in New York for his tour, and then he was just hanging off the balcony like this, and then he dropped into the crowd. It wasn't as high as this. Actually, it might have been. It could have been, but either way, that shit wild.
Okay, same situation, but Action Bronson.
Man, fuck. Keep the core tight. And
Keep the core tight.
Keep the core tight. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot
Arms
of mass
up.
coming towards your way.
Everybody got to help in. I feel like you got to get everybody around you. Like, you guys better put your arms up.
And
Otherwise,
praise.
this guy's going to fucking die. Do you want that on your conscience?
Fuck no.
Like,
fucking
I went to
screwed.
this Action Bronson concert, and he died in my arms.
Yeah, it's like, yo, man, I went to this Action Bronson concert. I was in front row, and he jumped on me. Sprained my ankle.
Has Action Bronson ever done, like, crowd surfing?
I hope not. I've seen.
Like, I don't think Rick Ross does that shit.
Yeah, I definitely not. That'd be it, man.
Does DJ Khaled do that? That'd be
Hell nah.
That'd be cool.
He's afraid of flying.
Oh, yeah,
so
he
he's
is
for sure
afraid.
not jumping into the crowd.
Yeah. Who else is there? Fat Joe.
Fat Joe.
What? How big is Fat Joe right now? Is he still fat?
He's lost hella weight.
I know he's lost hella
Slim
weight,
Joe?
but then I seen him like later on and he got big again.
Shit. I don't know. The last time I seen Fat Joe was in that one video when All the Way Up was on the rise, where he pretended to be the Lyft driver.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it looked kind of staged.
Yeah.
That's the last time I remember seeing Fat Joe in anything. So if he did lose weight, shout out Fat Joe.
Shout
It
out.
says
Fat
he
Joe.
lost 100 pounds at one point.
Damn.
That's a whole fucking.
When they
small
say
person.
at one point, does that mean like he gained
He's
it
gained
back?
it back, yeah.
Yeah, because this report came out just talking about like
the
how he's-
fluctuation.
Yeah, and like how he's lost over 100 pounds, but I assume he lost more at some point. Because like OG Fat Joe is huge, man. Like
He was hella
Lean
big.
back.
Like lean back Fat Joe is like easily like what?
Hella big. He earned that name.
For real. Holy shit.
When you get to be as big as like Big Pun, you gotta handle that shit, man. I feel bad
Yeah.
for that. Like there's this.
That's why he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because of Big Pun.
Yeah, when Big Pun died, that's like or like I guess like with the Big Pun death, like that's one of the things that really inspired him to like be on top of his health and weight. So
Well, I mean, his weight loss happened a lot later though.
yeah, for sure. But I'm sure that's like
It's weighed on his mind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe at other fat friends.
They're
Like,
like,
there's
let's do
this-
it together.
There's this girl from This Is Us.
Yeah.
Have you seen that show?
This is
I
us.
haven't watched it. My girls watched it before, but there's
Yeah.
this girl. She's like, I don't know how much she weighs, but she's a big girl, and she was at the MTV Movie Awards. But I just feel like, dude, you gotta. I don't want to see people like that. Like, I want to see them take care of themselves. Like,
Right. And I feel
that
like
sucks.
it's kind of weird because there's like a movement behind that, kind of like
Of like acceptance of
yeah,
that.
like loving yourself, which I do get. But there's also the aspect where you should love yourself enough to take care of yourself.
Exactly. That's not self love if you're fucking.
If you're indulging in like
I can see how some people can't help it.
yeah.
But at a certain point, you gotta fucking do something so you're not 300-400 pounds. Yeah, you seen that
I can't even imagine that.
on TLC? They got like the My 600-Pound Life.
Right.
That's insane.
I actually was watching that the other day.
My 600-Pound Life.
Yeah. And
Fuck.
like
Imagine them crowd surfing.
it's super sad because like it's like this lady, her daughter has to like always come and like scrub between her leg or like scrub between certain parts and apply lotion because she can't do it herself.
Yeah.
And it affects her daughter's life because she can't do anything basically. So I don't know.
You just got to be a caretaker for them.
Yeah. And then but then at that point I don't know what that person's been through.
Yeah.
At the same point, like maybe that was her escape, like eating a lot was that her escape. So I don't know. I can't really judge, but I hope. I like when people start taking care of each other or themselves.
Yeah, I like to see
inspiring.
people lose weight and become healthy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy. Like, it's been kind of a trend,
right?
People getting in shape, but
right.
that's a good trend though.
My freshman year in college, I was almost like 205.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
I could bring up a picture of myself, and I wasn't always like in shape. I mean, I played sports in high school, like played football, basketball, and track. And then I come college, I knew I wasn't going to be a professional athlete or anything, so I kind of like grew away from physical activity. And I was working at a sushi restaurant, doing all this stuff, getting hella free food, and I pumped up quick. Freshman 15 came quick, man. So, but I made a choice. Like, come my junior year or so, I was just like, I looked in the mirror one day and I was just like, what happened? You know, you just kind of just reach a point.
Just talk to yourself about it.
Yeah, you kind of just reach a point. You're just like, you know what? I've done it before. Like, I played sports in high school. We could do this again. And then I found a couple friends that were going to the gym, and then just got at it.
But that's freaking blessed compared to when you get super obese. You can't really even work out at the beginning. You know what I mean? You gotta just like,
if you didn't,
I don't know, change your
never
diet.
worked out.
Like if
before?
Like my 600-pound life, if you get that big,
yeah,
what do? You know what I mean? Like
know.
you get gastric bypass surgery, or
I have no idea.
That's like one of the only things that I could think of besides changing your diet. But when you get that big, like obviously something's wrong with your diet and like the way you want to consume food. So I feel like it would be hella hard without help to start just eating healthy after you're used to eating.
It's definitely the same, like the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Because if no one else is going to like want you to eat healthy, you're definitely not going to eat healthy.
There's got to be people who've done it naturally though. Yeah. Who've been like crazy big, like over 400 pounds big, and then just done it like the regular way. Like
that creeper, Jared from Subway.
Oh my God.
He did that, but he also did.
You know, I haven't ate Subway since, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
dude.
I haven't ate Subway since.
I've had Subway since, but
oh man,
I kind of forgot.
Support pedophiles.
You Subway, you like child porn, bro. It goes hand in hand.
That's it. No, I kind of forgot about that whole thing. Like he kind of just fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah,
just forgot about Jared. I was hungry one day, just went in there, I got a sandwich. I wasn't even thinking about it. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking about it.
They should just have a commercial where it's like Kevin Hart as the new Subway spokesperson.
Damn.
And then it goes, Subway, and he goes, we didn't know. That's all. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? So you see that shit? We didn't know. In Kevin Hart's voice.
We didn't know. Fuck. I really didn't. That's so fucked up.
God damn.
I'm sure it's kind of crazy. Because I'm sure he inspired a bunch of people. It's kind of like that Dave Chappelle gig where he was like, he rapes, but he saves.
He rapes, but he saves.
That's fucked up. It's fucked up.
I don't know what's worse.
I don't know either. It's like,
all right, who would you rather hang out with? Like, a convicted and accused and found guilty Bill Cosby?
I think Bill Cosby, he would make me laugh. I feel like Jared, right? Jared,
I'd be
Jared, what was he? He was just a spokesman, right?
Yeah, he was a spokesman for Subway. He did an episode with the Fantasy Factory.
Oh, Rob Dyrdek
and Big Black. So like in the episode, the way it was written was Big Black was supposed to be like hella cool friends with Jared from Subway. They did him wrong for that.
They did him wrong. They set him up.
So he hits up Jared from Subway, and he has Jared has this card where it's like you could get as many Subway free shit as you want. It's like the master card for Subway. Use this shit. You can buy whatever you want. So they go over to Subway and they get like hundreds of sandwiches and they start handing them out to people. But like he meets up with Jared first.
Yeah.
And I was listening to I think a podcast with Big Black, and he was talking about how when all this controversy started happening, he was like, I didn't know, but I knew something was weird about that guy.
I knew
something was different about that guy. You watch that episode, you can see the weird, like, little tension. Like, ooh, this...
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Watch it back. Watch the fucking commercials back. Let's go pull up a fucking Jared from Subway commercial.
Please do.
Here.
Please do.
Those cards like really exist too. Like those like MasterCard for Subway kind of deal. It's like a Subway.
Yeah, I was
card.
gonna wonder.
Really?
I was wondering if that's just for real.
I have a mutual friend that like is sponsored by Subway. And he
What?
has that, yeah.
So is that like a 1-year thing, or is like as long as he's under contract?
I don't know that. I mean, he got drafted like 3 years ago,
right?
And I know he's got one. So
that's tight.
Like that's a good question, though. And I think there is a limit, though. I think like after you like, I think if Subway,
they definitely can't get 100 in a day.
Exactly. Like
you
they
probably
like, bro.
Maybe 2 meals a day, 3 meals or so.
No, I'm sure it's just like they don't want you going overboard, like
right.
You know, because like you're probably putting those locations out of however much stock.
This guy is so foul.
Here is Jared Fogle. You may have seen him on the news or a talk show. He was inspired by Subway's great-tasting sandwiches. Jared believes in an active lifestyle.
And underage pussy.
Including lots of walking. At the heart of Jared's routine are Subway sandwiches.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, guys. At Subway, you can choose from 7 sandwiches with 6 grams of fat or less, and they all taste great. Food for thought. Subway, it's the way a sandwich should be.
This is an old-ass commercial.
By Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
He looked regular in that.
He looked regular. It's hard to tell from that one.
That's crazy. Like any of these people walking down the street could just be fucking.
Remember Jared?
A murderer or a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, maybe he came with the fame. Like maybe like as he got famous, he got into some weird shit.
That's a good.
He's like, I got money now. I'm getting that underground child porn now.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not something that you stumble upon. You gotta have that burning desire to fuck a child. You know what I mean? He like in this commercial, he already wanted to see some child porn. Whether he did it or not, something in him, you know, it sucks because it's probably a fucking. What's it called? A mental
disorder,
or just something that
off.
It's just part of like who he is, and he was wired like that. You know what I mean? It sucks.
And like, where do you get that inspiration from, or where do you like? How does that?
What I've heard
born that way.
I've heard of people, or like a guy in particular. He's never like done anything with a child, or like never looked at child pornography or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know where I heard this from, but he knows it's wrong, but he knows that he has like a desire for it. So he speaks out about it, and he like controls himself from doing anything
by speaking publicly about it.
Yeah. And it's like he's just fighting. He has an inner turmoil about like, oh, he's attracted to, you know, adolescence.
Right.
But he can't do anything about it, and he knows that in his heart it's wrong, but it's just something in him that's like he's just wired. He's just wired like that, you know. You can't do anything about it. It's like I don't want to compare it, but it's like a gay person can't change that they're gay. You know what I mean?
That's what this article is saying too. It's like that. Some people argue that being a pedophile could be a mental disorder or like a mental condition. This article says mental disorder, which I disagree with because that's kind of harsh, but they're saying that like no one gets to choose whom or what they're sexually attracted to, which is the argument.
Yeah, like some people are into fucking animals, bestiality and shit too.
It's true.
That sucks. Very true.
It sucks, but it happens.
Man.
Let's watch this other one.
Remember Jared from Subway? He's inspired a lot of people.
He's looking good.
He's looking good.
His name is Jared, and he'll lead you to Subway.
Routinely influenced that.
That's where
I hope all these other guys that they're showing aren't pedophiles or something.
For 7 sandwiches with 6 grams of fat or less.
What an inspiration. Subway.
Top comment, he loves giving kids footlongs.
Oh, I'm sick. This guy has no acting skills and changed. Just 8 sandwiches, lost weight, became an icon. Made millions, and he had to throw it all away. That reminds me of the Stephen A. Smith, the weed.
Get off the weed.
It's like, you had a $5 million contract, and you couldn't stay off the weed. That's kind of like, well, they worked hard for that shit, so that's not the same as fucking Jared.
All right. We got to get off this, but in inspiring news, kind of related-ish, because it has to do with politics. The MTV Movie and TV Awards, Asia Kate Dillon presents gender-neutral acting award to Emma Watson. So this is the first acting award ever to not be divided within like male or female, like best actor, best actress award, and it was given by Asia Kate Dillon, who is non-binary, meaning she doesn't what do you call?
She doesn't identify with
identify. There's a word. Identify to either male or female. And
interesting.
Very interesting. Or should I say Zim doesn't identify. Z doesn't identify with
Z's name again.
You know,
it's Asia Kate Dillon.
What's your pronoun? You can't call her a her.
Yeah. Oh.
You say there or something? I guess there.
Z's.
Shit gets confusing.
Yeah, I don't.
Asia Kate Dillon. Though.
Well, if we offended anybody by the pronouns we're using, we apologize. We're trying
definitely.
People are too sensitive.
We're trying to. Yeah,
we're not being mean about it.
Yeah, we're not. We're just trying to be educate ourselves, basically.
But that's pretty cool. And we were talking about this earlier. I don't think that acting should be separated between men and women, or non-binary people or any gender.
Just be like the best actor in general.
It should be best performances, best everything. And I fucking hate when it's like a popularity contest or something wins just because of what's happening in the world or in the country. I think like everything should just be strictly based on if it's good or if it's bad and what's the best. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Moonlight won because it had to do with like two major things, like black people, like minorities,
right,
and also being gay. Yeah. So it's like a double minority. And with how the country is, of course that's gonna win.
Especially,
you know what I mean?
Especially
like,
right now.
Yeah. But it shouldn't. I thought like that's why I wanted La La Land to win, and that's why I thought it should win because it's just a better fucking film, and that's how they should be based. Like last night, the MTV Movie and TV Awards, there was like a lot of films like the movie that won film of the year or best film was fucking Beauty and the Beast.
I didn't even watch that.
But it should have been Get Out.
Pretty sure isn't MTV Movie Awards though like fan voted?
It is fan voted, so it is a popularity contest like in that sense.
How did Beauty and the Beast win?
Well, I mean, they had the most fans. They killed it.
It's Disney.
Yeah, they killed it.
Disney. And
it appeals to the young audience. It appeals to the old audience.
Right.
It appeals to different languages.
And
it's a tale as old as time.
Did you get to see it?
Sorry.
Emma Watson is fire?
I mean, I think so.
Emma Watson been fire.
Hey, I got
Hermione. Holla at your boy.
Dude.
Been fire.
10 points to Gryffindor.
So Hermione, she went to Brown University, right? Like, just as a student. This is after Harry Potter, after all that shit. And I think in one of her first days of class, she's in the auditorium. The professor asks a question. She raises her hand, answers it correctly. And somebody gets up and yells, 10 points to Gryffindor! That's hella funny.
Imagine you having to deal with that shit, man. As a celebrity.
That's a small price to pay for the money she gets to roll around in.
So. That is true.
I would have fun with it.
Yeah.
If it happened every day, I'd be fucking pissed though.
If I was like, if I was one of them, I'd probably be walking around with a wand, like fully embracing it, trying to get all the kids to believe that I was really a wizard and stuff.
Fuck. Reminds me of I always go back to Dave Chappelle for some reason, but have you watched For What It's Worth? Where he has that one segment where he's talking about him being at Disneyland, and then all the characters would come up to him and be like, "I'm Rick James, bitch." Like he was like, fucking Mickey Mouse came up to me and was like, "I'm Rick James, bitch." That's
hella funny.
But that's kind of reminds me of Hermione, or if someone whenever that person fucking said that line to her. 10 points to Gryffindor.
10 points to Gryffindor.
But yeah, so they won, or Beauty and the Beast won. What was it?
Best
movie of the year?
Nah, I think it was like best actor.
Oh, best actor.
Or best actor.
Okay, I see.
So, yeah. If it was movie of the year, that's genderless anyway.
Yeah, that was.
So
was like,
yeah.
That's how did they win movie of the year already?
I think all acting awards should be genderless. We're talking about it. Me and Adam were talking about it. Like, of course, sports. I mean, males and females have different body parts,
right?
Different testosterone levels, estrogen levels. So
that performance level is it's
different.
You can't compare that.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, that is true. Acting is. something everyone can do, and the best performance should go to the best performance.
Exactly. Like they shouldn't have it in like shit like that, or like chess, or stuff where it's not based on your physical.
It's more. Well, some people. Nah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's time for a night at the cinema. So I watched Guardians of the Galaxy. You guys haven't seen it yet, right?
No. I meant to watch it on Saturday, but I got too loaded. Couldn't make it.
I'm happy I've been that a good film came out again finally.
Right.
Like there was really a time where I haven't like been watching films. Like I saw Fast and the Furious last week.
Boo boo.
But it wasn't boo boo.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's a Fast and the Furious movie.
Right.
Guardians of the Galaxy, awesome. I liked it. Adventurous, fun. The plot was different than I expected. That's what I'll say about that. But I mean, if you saw the first Guardians of the Galaxy and you liked it, you'll like this one.
Okay. My friend said it was kind of corny.
It's supposed to be corny though.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's super comic booky. But it's made off of a comic book.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
Not everything. Would you really want a fucking Guardians of the Galaxy that feels like Dark Knight? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely not. What's the main character's name? Chris.
The character or Chris Pratt?
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
He's like a goofy guy.
Yeah, he's
it kind of fits with like his role.
Mm-hmm. He's married to Anna Faris too. They're a funny couple.
Anna Faris.
She got her own podcast too.
Anna Faris.
She's the girl from House Bunny or something, Sorority Bunny, where she was like
shit.
She was like a Playboy playmate, but then she turned like 24 and was too old.
I'm tripping. She hell looks like that girl from Scary Movie.
She is the girl from Scary Movie.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. That's her.
Oh my god.
Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I'm tripping. That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's tight. Anyways, go watch Guardians of the Galaxy. Fun movie. What's next? What's coming out next?
Movies?
King Arthur is coming out next. I kind of want to see that Guy Ritchie movie. He did an awesome podcast with Joe Rogan. You should listen to that. Did you listen to it?
No, not yet.
It's a good one.
I just saw a trailer for The Dark Tower.
What's that one?
It's the movie with Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, it sounds serious. Is it serious?
Well, kind of. It's based off a Stephen King book. And it's like
nice.
it's a series. So it's about this kid that has this vision about like this dark tower that basically protects the two worlds between Earth and like whatever, like all these other planets or Earths or whatever that are connected. The dark tower protects it, and there's basically two characters, the gunslinger and the man in black. The man in black, I guess, is like the villain of the movie and is traveling to the tower to destroy it, basically. And then the gunslinger is this character that this kid is always having visions of. So he's always having these visions, and he's telling like his doctor and his like psychiatrist about all these like drawings that he's drawing, and he's like, I know there's like another dimension, this and that, and nobody believes him. And he finally finds like the portal and then meets the gunslinger and then basically travels with him to go protect like the dark tower and stuff like that. And it's the preview sounds crazy.
I don't need to watch the movie anymore.
Basically that's the synopsis.
That's it.
But I actually picked up the book.
Oh, okay.
And it's only like 288 pages long. I literally just started it like yesterday because like I was walking back home from work, passed by this bookstore. I just saw the preview. I was like, yo, this shit's tight.
Let me see what it's about.
Put me on. That's where the book at. So we'll see later. We'll see how this goes.
Nice.
The Wonder Woman trailer came out yesterday.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's coming out soon. When is that?
She is a baddie.
The last Wonder Woman trailer I hear. Like that's the last one that they're coming with. Gal Gadot.
That's it.
The end of the trailers. Like people are mad because Spider-Man, they're showing hella of the movie.
Yeah, right.
Like the top comments for the Spider-Man trailer are like, I don't even have to go to the movies anymore, or like that was the quickest movie I've ever seen, like the shortest movie I've ever seen, because they're showing hella shit. You know what I mean?
I've only seen like 2 trailers from that movie.
I they're showing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But
then
again, like, you don't know what the story is.
You can't complain if you're watching it. You know, like, don't watch the trailer then. Like, you know it's going to be Spider-Man, so just watch it when it come out.
We know all the Spider-Man stories.
Yeah,
let them be.
Let them.
You got it?
Yeah, June 2nd, if you guys are wondering.
What do you think about trailers like that? Do you think, like, when people put out trailers, is that ruining the movie?
Me personally, I like when trailers don't give you much.
Right.
Because you go into the theater not expecting much.
Mm-hmm.
And when you come out like a lot more fulfilled, rather than a trailer that gives you like a lot of hope, expectation, and you come out feeling like, oh man, it didn't live up to my expectations.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Like for my movies, I'd want to do like real minimal trailers that capture the feel. I think like cool ass trailers are when it's just one scene of the film. You know, like one key scene, like where you don't know anything. Was that
Deadpool 2? Did you see the trailer for that?
I don't think I did.
It's just like what's his name?
Deadpool?
Ryan
Reynolds?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, are you talking about that sneak preview before Logan?
Yeah, he's just like changing in the phone booth.
And
it takes him hella long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not really a trailer.
That's just kind of like a promotion.
Yeah.
There was more of a trailer.
There was one for the Christopher Nolan movie, Dunkirk.
Okay, I'm not too sure what that is.
So that one is about like these... I think it's another World War II movie.
Oh, okay.
And it's D-Day.
Is that the one that's coming out?
Yeah, it's the one that's coming out.
Dude, that one looks crazy.
It looked crazy, but the first ever trailer, like, you know me, like me and my girl, we were blasted watching this movie. And this trailer comes up, and it's just a bunch of like soldiers on this boat packed to the gills.
Yeah.
And one soldier turns around and looks up, and then like the other soldiers turn around, all look up, and they all start slowly ducking, and you just hear like sounds of a plane or something coming overhead, and it just says Dunkirk. It's just one shot. I love those things. It got me super interested. I was like, we gotta watch this.
Right.
It sets the tone for the film, but you don't know anything about it. You know what I mean?
My first trailer of that movie, I think I saw the full trailer.
Yeah, they put out like a full trailer later, and that made me not want to watch it as much.
Really?
Yeah.
That shit still looked intense to me.
It does.
I was like, man.
I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like when you hear a song for the first time and you hear the reference track that leaked, and then the actual song comes out and you like the reference better because that was the first thing you heard. You kind of grow an attachment to it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, or if you hear somebody do a cover of a song first before you hear the regular song,
like a remix before.
Exactly. You might like that cover first.
Right.
It's all like association. Feel me?
I feel that.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, let's get into some fucking Joe Budden shit.
You're giving me every day. Wait, say that again. Happy. I'm happy every day because life is moving in such a positive way. I can't get slowed down.
So maybe he has been media trained. This is a very media trained answer that I'm getting.
Not a media trained answer.
All right, so let me respond to what you're saying.
It's just how I am.
Okay, let me tell you about how humans are.
Okay, I'm listening.
Feelings are fickle. What that means is they come and they go. Nobody is one thing forever. You cannot tell me, you would be the line to tell me that as a young man, how old are you?
19.
In this industry, in this music industry, in the music business, you are happy 24/7. That is a lie. So that is bullshit, and I refuse to have somebody tell me bullshit. I want to have an honest conversation.
So when you come from a college dorm room with no money, okay, you scamming credit cards.
Which is all college dorm rooms.
And you ain't getting no play.
You see the eye roll?
They have no clothes, you have no car, and you come to having 3-4 cars, you got millions of dollars, $500,000 on your body just to wear, and any kind of clothes you want, any hoes you want. How could you be upset?
Because I don't think that's where your values lie. That's why.
That's where you have a problem.
That's why.
We're going to break the end.
Okay. So
go ahead.
Joe Budden went bad on Lil Yachty right there. Lil Yachty was invited to a new show that they got at Complex called Everyday Struggle. It's with Joe Budden is like a new hire at this place.
Yeah, he's basically playing the Charlemagne.
Yeah, exactly.
Show with co-host DJ Academics. That's what I feel like. He's just trying to basically lure out certain emotions just to get a certain reaction out of people.
So do you know much about Joe Budden and his move over to Complex. I don't know much about it. I know he just came recently.
I don't know the back end.
I actually found out because I follow DJ Academics on Twitter, and then I saw that he was promoting it, so I didn't really find out through like a Joe Budden perspective, I guess. So I just saw it and I started watching it, and that's like that's the review that I got from it. It's basically he's just trying to like get certain reactions out of his guests, or like just get, you know what I'm saying, just get a reaction from people.
Good for Joe Budden though.
He's been doing this kind of thing though. This isn't like his first like talk show.
Mm-hmm. He has his own podcast.
But even before that, he was like doing like he was supposed to have like radio stunts over in New York and stuff. So he's definitely been doing this kind of thing for a minute.
Because he says he's very passionate about hip hop. What? Yeah, I was watching this other video. He was like going through the Complex office, like he runs the place, and it's like his first day on the job, and he's like, "Where's Angel Diaz at?" Because apparently Angel Diaz like wrote some shit for Complex that he didn't like, and it was about, you know, when Joe Budden had the beef with Drake. He was like, I don't know, saying some shit like he's not a good rapper, or like some shit that made Joe Budden hot, so he wanted to come search for Angel Diaz, and he's running around all through the office just like, where the fuck he at? And then they finally confronts this guy. He's like this big I don't know, maybe Mexican, some sort of Hispanic Angel Diaz, you feel me?
You could picture it.
Yeah, you could picture it. And then but he holds his own against him. Like Angel's like, nah bruh, hold on, and gives him the fucking like the hand, like, yo, chill out, because Joe Budden is going all crazy.
Yeah,
he smashed his Rolex because he hit the table, slammed the table.
He smacked his own Rolex.
Yeah, exactly. Like Joe Budden got mad and he smacked the table with his hand, but his Rolex was there
and it broke,
and it like fell off his wrist. Here, let me try to just find that part.
Please do.
I think the podcast was good for Joe though, because he wouldn't have this job if it wasn't for that, and probably Hot Ones too. He's an entertaining guy.
I didn't see his Hot Ones interview.
You didn't see it?
Nah, now that I think about it.
I'm trying to find
probably catch that later.
I don't know how true this is, but like my nephew's pretty into like watching DJ Academics. He follows the guy pretty hard, and he was saying that like the first day that like that show came out, I forgot what it's called. What was it?
Everyday Struggle.
Everyday Struggle, that's it. The first day that came out, like the ratings were terrible, and like they didn't get like very many views. And then they said like TJ Academics started like he started like tweeting the link and stuff, and that's when like all the people started watching and stuff.
Oh, so
like a lot of people are like people are saying like it's like credited to like his, because you know you've seen his videos in the past, right? He does like the news and stuff, so everyone was
one of those like Instagram, Twitter, like just news feeds.
Exactly. So everyone was going off like his kind of credibility and stuff for like information. But
right.
He's kind of over it, he says. So we'll see.
Who, Academics?
Yeah, he's saying that like he was bringing a lot to the table, and they kind of just want him to be a punching bag for Joe, which is tough. I mean, no one wants to do that.
Shit, he could. Oh fuck.
Hey, Angel Diaz. Whenever they went, Drake paid a bill for Joe Budden. It's my fucking problem.
That was on your podcast. You said down the Calabasas shit.
Let me.
He looks so molded right there.
Problem up.
That was on your podcast. You said down the Calabasas shit.
You don't knock it the fuck off. Ain't nobody say that.
Yeah, he straight broke his
I went to
shit.
dinner with Drake and he paid for a bill. You made me break my fucking Rolex.
Yeah, you have a artist/writer beef, and I get it. But I
want him to be objective no matter what.
No. All right, no. Hold on. So that's
I don't mind. Write what you want. Fuck Joe Budden. I'm whack. I'm horrible.
That's why I'm asking him. Do you feel like?
But you really whack. He was right.
Yeah, and that's why I had you blocked, nigga. You're really whack. I was just trying to figure out why you had me blocked, because there's this region of Twitter that is anti-academics, and I've been waiting and willing to see them just to see what's up. Like, what's the problem? It clearly seems like you got no fucking agenda with why you're mad. Joe, he has some artist shit. He's been looking for you.
I'm retired.
Joe, you pussy.
He's so far away, but you can hear his voice.
I'm retired.
And he had valid points too. He did have valid points.
He told me that I said I went
because some of the shit he said, I would have said to you.
You said that on your podcast, bro. Like, what the?
I said we went to dinner and Drake paid.
Don't have me agree with this motherfucker now.
You broke down one of the lines.
Hold on,
the check picker upper. You said, "Oh, whenever we've been out, I've never paid a bill."
So Angel
Diaz, that's what you said, no?
Time out. So that's not, you're right. So that's not me introducing information. That's me responding and providing clarity for the people that may not be aware of those things.
He's all talking hella low, trying to be serious, but really he's fucking burning inside.
He's sick.
He's like, you motherfucking Angel Diaz.
He's sick. He just broke his Rolex. So this happened like a week ago?
I think this happened like the first week that Joe was at Complex. April 13th, 2017.
Damn.
They're just going off on it, though.
They are. He's a good talker, though. Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he should be since he's a rapper and has his own podcast. But I feel like they have some good insight. Like DJ Academics is pretty smart.
But you didn't watch Yachty versus Budden?
No, I didn't. So I've seen like clips of it, just like how we watched like a short clip of it, but I didn't get to watch like the whole interview.
Like, there's a bunch of memes, like, and I think what it is too is a generation difference, you know, because he's saying like you can't be happy all the time. Of course, somebody can't be happy all the time, and he says like, I don't think that's where your values lie, because Yachty was talking about how could I not be happy when I used to not have money, now I got money. I used to not have cars, now I got cars. I used to not have girls.
Now I got hoes.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's saying, I don't think that's where your values lie. But you got to understand, Yachty is like 19 years old.
Yeah.
That is where his values lie
like
right
if
now.
If you're a kid in college, that's lit. Like that's all you want, basically.
Like just because it doesn't make you happy long term doesn't mean that he's not happy right now.
Right.
You feel me? So that's a generation difference.
Yeah.
But it's good that Joe Budden is like combating that, I guess,
because it does give you some perspective. You're like, actually, yeah, like maybe you can't be happy all the time, but you obviously can't be happy all the time.
Joe Budden definitely is not happy all the time.
He's probably pissed like 80% of the time. I've only seen him screaming.
Yeah, me too.
I've only seen him screaming.
I only heard his deep ass voice.
Yeah, that's like that's like when the parent is like mad, but they trying to stay calm.
Yeah,
they about to give you that talk.
God damn, his voice is so loud. He was like 50 feet away from the camera, and his voice was just as loud. He's not wearing a lav mic or nothing.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask y'all. Do you think he's wearing a lav mic?
No, he wasn't.
He's just that fucking loud.
He probably talks on the phone like that.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Pump it up.
You know how parents do that shit? Especially Filipino parents. They're like, if my dad answers the phone, he'll be like, hello? Like, dude, the microphone's right there.
That's the same with my mom as well.
Yeah.
They just be screaming. I think that's Asian parents in general.
Asian parents?
Could be. Asian moms.
Or maybe just parents.
Parents.
Probably white parents do that
low
shit
key, because like your hearing gets worse when you get older.
So
they're just like, hello?
Like, when does it hit though? Like, when does that become like the thing?
I don't know. I catch myself doing that sometimes too.
Talking hella loud on the phone.
Hella loud on the phone. I'd be like, hello? Just because.
I hate when people like spill their whole business on the phone while they're in public or something.
Yeah, like when you're on bars.
Like hella trying to flex or some shit. Like, what are you doing?
They're like, fuck, man.
Hate that shit.
They're like, fuck, man, my Porsche just broke down. You're like, okay, we get it. $200,000 car, man.
Sometimes I just want to be next to those people and be like, nah, don't do it. Fucking $3 million is nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you could get 10. Trust me. Let's hold out a little longer. You know what I mean?
Just be patient, bro. Patience is a virtue, bro.
And just like shit on like what the guy's wearing. Oh man, I seen these ugly ass pair of like whatever he's wearing.
This guy got some Gucci slides on, bro. I think they're fake though, to be honest.
you gotta whisper it, but whisper it loud enough for him to eavesdrop on it,
and then make eye contact and be like, "Oh shit, he looking over here, man."
I hate that shit. I hate when people walk like in a line too. On a sidewalk, or when people don't fucking make room for you,
and
like, you're trying to walk through, like bitch, you don't own the fucking road.
Like clearly, you see me walking towards you. Somebody's got to move.
You just gotta, if you know that the other person won't budge, you just gotta not budge too.
Yeah, I mean, usually
if you're in the mood for confrontation, you just gotta fucking.
I'm an infamous shoulder tapper. Like if I'm walking by someone and I like see that they think they're like entitled to the road, I'm like 100% getting my body ready and like lowering the shoulder a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
You do the Shaquille O'Neal fucking slam dunk push.
Oh man, is that when he?
That's Charles Barkley, right?
Was it?
Nah, it wasn't Charles Barkley.
Is that when he brought the rim down?
Nah.
Here, let me see.
He dunks and then he shoves him.
Shaq dunk push.
Shaq dunk.
I know it's on Chris Dudley.
I love the internet. We found this shit so quick. Does it happen right at the beginning?
What did he do,
yeah. He's he threw the ball. Giannis had a similar dunk like that this year. Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't know if I said that right.
I just want to see like close up. Why is it the Spanish version? I want the good angle.
We found the Spanish dub version.
Is this a GIF? Will it play? Oh, here we go.
Oh.
It goes up.
Boom.
Damn. Shaq's a beast.
Shaq was
He'd be on the cover of 2K18.
When's the last time you seen a center like him?
Legend Edition.
Really?
Yep.
That's tight.
Yeah, when's the last time you seen a center like Shaq?
No
I don't
one.
know.
Say like DeMarcus Cousins shows, or like in a different way, like he's
attitude wise,
and like the way he plays in the paint. But like DeMarcus Cousins actually has got like a larger skill set than Shaq did. In my opinion.
Hit threes.
He can dribble a little bit.
Yeah,
dude.
But
I feel
like dominant in the paint wise. I don't know.
I can't speak much on it, but I feel like just new players in general, they're all hella well rounded. Everybody, you know.
Yeah, like the stretch big that can shoot is like what everybody wants to be now.
You got a forward that can play defense, Draymond.
Yeah,
he's like setting the tone for all the forwards in the league.
You got to be well rounded in the league now, just like you got to be well rounded in MMA or whatever.
Yeah,
anything
and
now.
In life.
You know how they have like those like the Bulls. What was the Bulls record that the Warriors beat last year?
Like 72-10. We were 73-9.
What year was that? 70 something Bulls? Or
96? No, 93. No, I think it was like 96.
Well, whichever
95,
year,
96.
Yeah,
95, 96 Bulls versus like the Warriors. They always have like that argument who would win. Who do you guys think will win?
Honestly, I wasn't alive. I mean, I was alive during that era, but I wasn't watching it.
Yeah, me neither.
So
I probably saw like games on TV every now and then, but I wasn't like watching that shit.
And they always say, and players from that era are always like the competition is so much like more competitive and physical.
Yeah, like people were elbowing people for nothing.
Yeah, but also the game is a lot more different nowadays.
Yeah, I disagree. I feel like that, like when you compare like an old athlete to a new athlete, like it's kind of hard to do because like training and everything else has gotten so much better over the years.
Yeah. I feel like honestly, I feel like the Warriors will whoop.
Yeah, exactly.
They would just fucking kill it.
Like who's gonna guard Kevin Durant?
Steve Kerr, and then like right, isn't Steve Kerr on that team?
Steve Kerr was on.
Yeah,
that team.
he was. It's just a time. It's a time thing. Like you don't only gain your own knowledge, but you gain the knowledge of everything that's happened before you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Same shit should go for like everything. Once one person does it, like you own that now too, damn near, in some way.
I don't know. I think it's a pretty tough question.
Pretty cool.
I think out of like all the sports though, like that's the one that you can compare. That's like even comparable actually. Like because if you were gonna do that, like just like basketball in general, like it was this team from the 70s, like as good as this team from the 90s.
Oh yeah.
Because the game hasn't changed that much, but like football and baseball, like those games, like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy to try to compare like those ones, like because
football players are monsters nowadays.
Yeah, like you can't tell me that it's like the same kind of competition. So
and equipment too. Equipment's just getting better, football wise.
Same for baseball though too. I'm sure the way bats are made is just always improving.
Right.
Cleats.
Damn.
The way people take care of their arms, like I'm sure like pitchers back then were just throwing their arms out all the time.
Yeah, and they're not icing and like whatever, stretching.
Okay, so even bigger question. Would you buy these shoes over here? No. And everybody knows what I'm talking about once I said it.
Ooh.
How do you say
well,
it?
I am a big baller.
ZO2s?
ZO2s?
ZO2s, okay.
I haven't even seen the ZO1s. I'm hot.
This one right here, we're on bigballerbrand.com. These are the autographed edition by Lonzo Ball.
Right.
Looks like they got all sizes. Let me pick my size right here. It's $995 with the autograph. Picture got some glass casing stuff. First off, what do you think of the shoe itself?
They look like Kobe's.
Yeah, they do.
Like if you put a swoosh on them, they look like Kobe's minus the BBB. For for $4.95, like I get it though. Like I get what his dad's trying to do, but I'm like personally, I'm not gonna cop because your average like I can't afford that, and your average youth basketball like player can't afford that shit. So I don't know. It's tough to say. I probably wouldn't cop because I just can't afford it, to be honest.
It's fucking expensive.
That shit is fucking expensive.
Say it was affordable. Say it was like $100. Do you cop it?
That does go against the brand though, like the Big Baller
Brand.
But if it
what if it was just Baller Brand?
Baller Brand.
Yeah, because that could mean basketball player. You know what I mean?
Shit. At $100, I don't think I would cop either.
Yeah.
I still don't think I would cop, just because I mean I respect Lonzo Ball. I think he's a great player, but I'm not like the biggest fan of him. And if he's on the Lakers, that I'm probably still not going to be a big fan of him if he gets drafted by them. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't cop.
You cop, Adam?
Drop.
I would not wear those in public. So, and I'm not a hooper. I mean, if you guys have seen what I look like, I'm not about to go to like the rec center and about to hoop out. So, I mean, no need for me.
I'm gonna cop this shit, man. Fuck you guys. It's my favorite shoe.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite brand.
This is my shit right here. They don't look I wear this shit out. I wear it to the hood.
But I respect what he's doing. I'm just not gonna cop.
Yeah,
yeah. If you can afford that, cop that shit. And if you truly support like what they're doing, then go ahead, cop that. I don't see like, I mean, it's kind of like,
yo, just copy for the gram. Fuck it.
Just copy for the gram.
People are gonna do that. Like, once these come available to the public, you're gonna see those videos of like people buying it and burning it, or like skateboarding and fucking thrashing it,
eating cereal out of it.
Yeah,
like Paperboy.
Why do people do that? People do hella shit for the likes and for the comments and shit.
Yeah,
honestly, like that's on the scheme of like content creation and how much money you can make from like views and downloads. You could fuck up a $1,000 pair of shoes or $500 without the autograph.
If you have the right following, especially.
Hella. Yeah, if you got the following for it.
Especially on YouTube. I remember Soulja Boy, like way back when YouTube was first popping. And he put up a video. He was like, for all y'all that's saying, Soulja Boy sucks my dick, Soulja Boy this and that, I'm getting 10 cents per comment and something cents per like. So y'all can suck my dick or some shit like that. But that's pretty crazy, because if you go to crank that Soulja Boy video, that's like at something 100 million views or some shit like that, and then you do 10 cents per view.
He for sure wasn't getting that much, though.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so. That's a lot.
360 deal too, probably taking a lot of it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
YouTube pays hella little for like ads and shit like that, and yeah, not that much.
So, what do you think is more realistic?
Well, I mean, if it's straight off of like Google AdSense money,
see, that was
I don't know what the
that was back then.
CPM
too.
For that is.
That was like back then.
I mean, maybe if you had like a separate sponsorship deal that was outside of like Google AdSense, YouTube shit, maybe you could get more. But still, 10 cents per comment is a fucking lot, or 10 cents per like.
It's not
couple
per view,
of views,
not per view, but the comments. I think he said it was like 10 cents.
I'll get people to comment that shit all the time.
For real, 5,000 comments times 10. Shit, what is that? No,
people be like comment farming and shit on like Instagram too. Like they'll just stir up controversy and say like, "What do you think about these? Would you cop it or something?"
Yeah,
and then or like if you hate this guy, if you hate Donald Trump, type Trump sucks, and then you just see hella Trump sucks, and it just makes their shit bump up on the explore page or whatever.
Yeah, because comments are actually what get your profile onto other people's profile rather than likes. Because
comment is engagement.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Exactly. Likes bots could do, but comments, I don't think bots could leave comments, or they probably could.
They can.
Yeah,
they probably could, but
they could for sure leave comments. So many bots, crazy, and it's always like some Russian girl with like some crazy name having
just stalking us. Oh my gosh.
Saying looking for a good time.
Hello, motive. Hello,
everything's spelled all wrong.
Get all the rest that they
what is this?
The conference final started.
I don't know. But apparently, well, When this shoe first came out, they said they sold like $2.5 million worth.
Really? I didn't
On
know
pre-sales?
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't believe me, niggas say something. MCM on the backpack.
Okay.
Real hitters in the backpack. ZO2 time DC.
You just run backpack with backpack?
I guess.
From the mill to the
Bars.
IE. Just got done with a shopping spree. Hit the lot, I had to cop the G. Time and chain and Maserelli. With the whip like it's stolen. Yeah. Gotta watch out for patrolmen. Cut them boys, they be roaming.
You know, he's actually not bad.
It's not terrible. He kind of has a good voice for the mic.
Yeah, but you could tell that he doesn't have the I don't know, like the timing.
The timing.
Cause like it's not super crisp yet. You know what I mean with his flow. Let's listen more.
See the crime and then I conquer. Just to hit y'all with another.
Like he's dragging his words, like just to hit y'all with another. But
And
this is one
like,
of those things where it's got to be like staccatoed on beat,
and like you can tell that's not how he talks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Oh, he does have a deep voice, but
he does have a deep voice, but like that's definitely his rap delivery voice.
Yeah, he's like free smoke. Yeah.
I be ballin' with my brothers. Had to do it for the culture. Old faces like them boulders. Y'all hating and we know this. Angry faces when you postin', but I gotta stay focused. Dead weight on my shoulders. Talk trash, get dumped.
I know
Straight
what you
shots,
mean.
no pumps. Need
Like if this was like a real rapper saying the exact same bars, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, they would have a better cadence to it.
Yeah, exactly. Cadence, that's the word.
He doesn't have a.
He has a good timbre though.
Yeah,
which means like the quality of your voice.
I don't think he has the lungs for it though, to spit like a whole freestyle. You know how like rappers.
You don't think he has the lungs for it?
I mean, like
he's
a
D1 athlete,
athlete wise, but like
the lottery pick.
But like rapping, you know what I'm saying? Be able to like just spit like
that's
bars.
like timing too, like timing
yeah,
your
it's kind of
breath.
different, right?
He doesn't have the knowledge for it.
Okay,
you know,
there we
like,
go.
There's something.
Knowledge.
Some people just get it when they rap. Some people just get it. You know what I mean? Like Trinidad James, he just got it when he started. You feel me? Some people just have it.
Some people just got it.
Yeah.
But going back to that, it was like $2.5 million that they supposedly sold. But I think Nice Kicks went to like their inventory list or whatever, their actual sales. And while LeVar Ball reported to sell around 495 pairs, I think the total sales from that site were only like 300 something, not including like their shirts, you know, whatever hats and other things they were selling. So 300 total sales compared to 495 is definitely not close to each other. So that myth is busted by Nice Kicks, I believe. So they didn't actually sell $2.5 million.
I wonder how like easy it is getting a pair of shoes. Like if I was what's her name, Catch Me Outside girl, I'll make a fucking pair of shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like those high end pairs of shoes, people will buy it.
She probably could have done it to collab. Anybody is doing collabs now as long as you're like relevant, I guess. I'm sure she could have found someone.
How is she still relative? We've been talking about her for fucking plenty of episodes now.
Yeah, she fell off. I actually haven't seen her in a while.
No, I saw her with David Spade because Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, that's what I just saw.
Yeah,
I forget what they said.
Because Jimmy Kimmel, he's like on maternity leave, so they've been getting like a bunch of special guest hosts. And Kristen Stewart, by the way, did an amazing job. I want her to have her own show. She was hella funny, really good host.
She's the one from Spider-Man?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall, the girl, the blonde girl, Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Okay. Oh, okay.
She's married to Dax Shepard, but she did hella good. And yeah, I guess the Catch Me Outside girl was on the episode with David Spade. I didn't see the episode, but I saw that they took a picture together.
I seen that shit too. Okay, Kristen Stewart. She's the one from Twilight, or not Twilight?
No.
Is that a different Kristen Stewart?
Oh wait, did I say the wrong name? Kristen Bell. My bad.
Kristen Bell. Okay.
I get the last names fucked up.
Let me see who that is. Let's bring that up. Okay.
She's also Anna in Frozen.
Okay, I should have known.
Do you wanna be
when you said Forgetting Sarah Marshall? I was like,
Forgetting Sarah Marshall is like one of the top comedies, I think. That was a funny ass film.
Who was in that?
That was Jason Segel. He's in I Love You Man. He was what was that one show? How I Met Your Mother. That fool was hella funny.
Oh yeah.
tall, lanky guy from Freaks and Geeks too. Isn't it crazy how Freaks and Geeks, like, it was one season long, got canceled after that season, but in that show you had Jason Segel, you had Seth Rogen, you had...
I never watched Freaks and Geeks.
You had what's his name? James Franco. What's the girl's name? Shit, I forgot. But it's created by Judd Apatow, and like most of the cast became like pretty successful.
That is pretty. I'm
same thing like Living Color, which is like a little bit older.
Dude,
but
they
like,
look hella young right here. Look at this shit.
Yeah. Dude,
Holy
Nardwuar
shit.
did Nardwuar versus Seth Rogen recently.
Oh,
That
they
was
did an
pretty
interview?
tight. Yeah.
Oh, I need to watch that.
I wonder how he finds all this information out.
Dude. He's just tapped in, probably. He just has to like text a couple people with a couple questions.
All right, if I'm Nardwuar and I'm interviewing you, it's the end of the interview. I go do 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 do. You would say do do. What do you do? Do 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 do.
and then to see if he like finished me off. You feel me?
Oh,
I'd change the game.
He's not going to.
He like
that fool's a professional.
It's like, hey, you forgot something.
You better believe I'm outposing him at the end too.
That fool is ready to outpose you for fucking 82 hours. He's gonna be on the brink of death before he stops.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Nardwuar is the best. I think the first like one that I seen with him was Pharrell. That was like the first big one, and then he told Jay-Z, like Pharrell was like, "Yo, you gotta. I'm gonna let everybody know this is my favorite interview because that fool digs."
Yeah.
Does he?
And everyone's always so shook.
Yeah.
They're always like, "What? How did you find?"
You know
this
why
shit?
they're so shook too? Like he be pulling shit out that you don't even remember.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't even remember talking to people about this. This is like my deepest. Did you talk to like my consciousness? The fuck is going on?
Hey, you tap my phone, bro.
You think he calls people like their families and stuff? Yeah.
Probably.
How many weeks or how much time do you think it takes before he's ready to interview people?
Dude, man.
The other crazy thing is too, he's not holding a card out. He doesn't have notes. He just remembers
All
the
off the
shit.
brain.
So he's got to be like practicing it or something. Man. He's got to have probably like logs and logs and logs of files about different people and just waiting for the day to unleash it.
He just has like a whole office of people working for him.
Right. That guy's a freaking genius, man. That's an unsung hero of pop culture, I guess. I want to go to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. David?
This is your host, Nardwuar.
And then they ask, how do you know this? You're David, so we got to know.
We got to know.
That's what he says, right?
Oh my gosh. Nardwuar.
I love Nardwuar, though.
I think the first one I saw him was Tyler, the Creator one.
Yeah, that was a good one. He kept going, you the feds? You the feds? Classic ones. I know Kid Cudi, he got like angry at him because...
Oh, that's actually... I watched the Cudi one, yeah.
Because, you know, he has that... He just flings the microphone an inch from your mouth.
Yeah, hella
quick. Hella quick. He'll say something and go... I would get pissed too, like, especially if you don't know him.
Yeah. Like, you coming in kind of quick. Son.
Rappers nowadays, they expect that shit, so... I mean, I guess it could still kind of catch you off guard.
Right.
But I'm sure they expect it now. Fun times with Nardwuar. I want to meet that guy.
The human serviette.
What does human serviette mean?
I don't know.
Can you get on that?
Serviette.
Human serviette.
Celebrity interviewer, I guess.
I mean, it's got to be like something non-human, right? Because
a table napkin.
It's a table napkin?
That's what it says.
Oh, like he absorbs everything that he's hearing, maybe?
Maybe.
I guess so. Or he takes all the punishment.
Chiefly British it's a table napkin. I don't know.
Nardwuar. Nardwuar.
Shit. Well, that's what it says. A table napkin.
All right, how long has it been? Been over an hour.
Has it?
Yeah. Anything else before we cut through?
Shit. Hey, actually, if anybody lives in the Soma district, We have some job openings at my place. It's a fast casual dining place. I'm trying to plug the youth. So if anyone lives in the Soma area in SF, feel free to give me an email at maybe freebreaddso@gmail.com. Slide through, send me your contact info, your resume. I'd love to, get to know you guys and maybe hopefully employ you in the future. So,
boom.
You know what I mean?
Thank you guys for listening to episode 42 of Hella Molded. Next week we got YMTK coming through.
Oh shit.
We'll do a live podcast for that.
I gotta get on my Nardwuar shit.
Get on the Nardwuar shit.
I gotta get on my
find out everything about you, hey, Young Murph.
We tapping in, Young Murph.
Tap in. Let us know any suggestions, any cool shit that you got. If you go on hellamolded.com, you can ask shit right there. There's a Ask Me Anything button. It's a link to a Tumblr. So just ask shit through there. It's like hella easy. Hellamolded.com, hellamolded@gmail.com, at Pmac, at David So, at
Batty Party.
Batty Party. Is there an underscore?
Nah.
No, just Batty Party. Hit us up for all that shit. And have a happy Mother's Day.
Yep.
Have a happy fucking May.
Go Dubs.
Have a happy
Go
Tuesday.
Dubs. And yee.
We out here, boy.
Yeah.